There's a lot of successful people out there, and yeah, it's probably a good idea to listen to most of what they say. However, I got really tired of the whole work thing. These really successful people with these really successful companies that tell you messages like, hey, you need more money, and the way to get more money is to work more hours, and that just is all about hustle muscle and work, and work an extra 2-3 hours every single day, and then blah blah blah. I've learned that one of the best ways to stay broke is to just sit and work and work and work. Putting in an extra hour or 2 hours on your salary or whatever probably won't really make much of a difference, and probably won't let you go to like Minoko's Greece for a 3-week vacation this year. You see, these really successful people telling you to apply yourself and put in all of this extra work are people that actually do a little bit less work than you, but they're really good at delegating. Now, some of you might be out there wondering why I just said that, and you might even be wondering what delegating means. It means that I would be telling you to go do something that I should be doing to grow my business, and I'm asking you to do it for me instead, because that's your job and that's what I pay you for. So shut up and get to work. This is exactly why so many people hate their jobs. If you hate your job, it's probably not because you hate working. It's probably because you don't feel like you're creating any real value. That's why so many people get stuck in that trap of working at a job they hate that they know they're not creating any value in, and saying, man, if I stay here for like another 3 years, and work hard and yeah, sorry. I'm in the middle of a video. The nerve. That's why so many people get stuck in this rat race of like jobs and stuff. Like they're not creating any real value for anybody. They just got like papers stacked and like a bunch of like calls to make or something, and they're not really creating any value. So they hate their job because they know they're not creating any value. But so many people stick it out, Maybe if I show up for the next like 3 years every day and like ask like when I should be able to go to the bathroom and like ask for vacation time, maybe I'll get like a 5% raise and like a little bit better of like a stock option, or like maybe I'll get like better health insurance, or maybe I'll get better like 401k, and they stick around forever knowing that they're not creating any real value. So I'm creating this video so that you can flip your mindset from I think I'm just gonna stick it out and maybe I'll get a raise, to I'm going to give myself a raise by actually creating more value. Maybe you're really into drinking hot tea or green tea or white tea or whatever type of tea actually exists. Why not maybe start some type of online course or some type of like group get together on a Friday night where instead of drinking copious amounts of alcohol and booze and getting completely inebriated and making horrible decisions, maybe you start a tea drinking class on Friday nights. Maybe you decide to charge people something outrageous like $15 to show up, hang at your house for a Friday, drink tea, and do whatever tea drinkers do. And you end up getting like, 30 people over at your house. 30 times 15 is $450 you could make every single Friday by making good decisions and not getting inebriated, and educating people about your passion about tea. You see, there's a bit of a difference between maybe working 4 hours a week and having an impact or creating some value for a small, medium, or large group of people. And there's a difference between somebody working 40 hours a week as a slave for a corporation, for a bunch of bosses that are just delegating things left and right to people like you. So if you're looking for a raise, you're looking for more money, more compensation, more vacation time, more happy hour, more margaritas, more beach, more fun, more sun, whatever it is that you enjoy, all you have to do is figure out how to maybe not work as much, but how to create more value than what you're creating right now. Because value and money are always exchanged, all the time. Maybe it might be a better idea to focus your attention on creating more value for other people rather than just creating more hours of the same exact work for the employer that delegated the work to you in the first place. Maybe you start running an aerobics class like twice on a Saturday because you do aerobics anyway on a Saturday. Like, yeah, It might be a little tricky at first to figure it all out, but I guarantee you if you work a little bit in there, you'll be able to create some value for some other people that want to do aerobics, and maybe you charge, I don't know, 25 bucks for people to do it once a week with you on a Saturday. It's really not a lot of money. And let's say you get like 30 people to show up on that Saturday. That's an extra $750 in your account every weekend. That's an extra $3,000 a month, which if I know anything about money is like, I don't know, a mortgage on $1 million house. And by the way, that's only getting 30 people to show up. Like if you can't get 30 people to show up, like your aerobics class sucks. I don't know, maybe you could start a book club. Maybe you start educating people about cigars. Maybe you're really good at writing, I don't know, love songs, but you suck at singing and your guitar playing skills are mediocre at best. Why don't you start ghostwriting some lyrics for Justin Bieber or somebody that can actually sing them? Do you know how much money is in songwriting? It's crazy. What I'm really trying to say here is that you're gonna end up having to put in a lot of work and a lot of hustle to get whatever you want out of life. Would you rather do it for somebody that delegates a bunch of paperwork to you at your desk, or would you rather throw a tea party on a Friday night and make some good decisions? It's not tricky. Maybe you're like, hey Jordan, I hate the tea on a Friday night because I love partying, getting wild, and making horrible decisions. Good, go be a club owner. If you can't afford to own a club, why not become a club promoter and just go find people to bring to the club that want to make bad decisions with you?